a 2-year-old bourbon, really, what you're looking for there is the sort of the continuity of products, the very standard kind of bourbon. A 2-year bourbon is oftentimes distinguished mostly by mash bill. So you're definitely going to be able to tell the difference between a wheated and a bourbon and a rye bourbon. These other, people have used emmer, they've used millet, they've used all kinds of things in the small grains, but it's gonna showcase your mash bill more, and so you have a lot of control over that. But because it's so young, you have to be very careful with the distillation, make sure that it's drinkable at those 2 years. 2 years is kind of the minimum if you're going into one of these 53s here, to get a good bourbon at 2 years. At 4 years, you really start developing that age to it. You really start getting the interesting flavors starting to come out as a result of the chemical reactions, as a result of the concentration of the liquid in the barrel. You're looking for those deeper notes. You're looking for richer notes, more caramel, more oak, more of the fruit flavors, even a wheated whiskey or a more nutty flavor. You're looking for all those things to start to shine through. You're getting it's more about the age and less about the mash bill. Obviously, the mash bill still influences everything. Once you start to get older than that, you're starting to look for really those nuances, like a 5, 7, 10-year-old bourbon on up is where you get the really interesting stuff, and where it's been aged and how it's been aged and how it's been cared for really comes into play at that point. That's where you're really starting to have the aging process affects the final product more. You're getting a deeper, a richer product. It's going to taste more like the barrel, and you have to be careful not to overdo that. But you're also going to have more of the nuances from the chemical reactions that have occurred over that period of time.